Hey, we're finally here with the infamous.
Yes, sir, Serane.
You know what I'm saying, man? Crazy,
His
man.
music.
Crazy, bro.
Exactly.
Bro, where are we right now? Don't you gotta tell me where we at. Just know we're not in France right now.
No, we definitely not in France, bro. We in the DMV right now. It's crazy.
Shout out, you know what I'm saying? The first motherfucker to bring Serane to the DMV. You know what I'm saying? I got it. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. I'm happy for you to come out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Chop it up with me. It's really legendary shit, man. Like,
yeah.
So first we're gonna get the beginning of your story, man. Like,
Let's do it.
Where you from?
Shit, man. I'm from France, but I'm half Argentinian. So most people don't know. Like my dad is from Argentina. He lives there, and so I'm half from there. I speak Spanish too, so I'm trilingual. But like my mom, she from Paris, so I live in Paris right now.
Right, because the first song I heard from you was like Chop Drunk in the Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
So you speak Spanish too.
Yeah.
You made music in Spanish?
Nah, I never made music in Spanish. My dad is a singer. Like, he sings tango and shit. Like, music from Argentina. Like, with the guitar. He plays guitar. But I never got to, like, sing in Spanish.
Is that where you fell in love with music with your dad playing?
Not really. But, like, he kind of helped for sure. Because when you're growing up and your parents is making music, it's easier, you know, to get to that shit.
And how old were you when you made your first song?
My first song, bro. Like it was back in the day. It was when I was in high school, my second year of high school. Cause in France we have 3 years of high school. So my second year of high school, I met my friend Pharaoh in Paris. That is still my friend today. We was in the same grade. So he was like, "Yeah, I got a studio at the crib. You wanna come fuck around and like make a song?" I'm like, "Yeah, for sure." So he was making beats. So we started like rapping and shit, and we started rapping in English, you know what I mean? Because he's from the U.S. and he was rapping in English and shit, and I was like,
so your friend is from the U.S.
Yeah, and he was living in Paris. Yeah,
and he introduced you to rapping.
Rapping. Me, to myself, rapping. Yeah.
So wait, what introduced you to rap? Period. Like, what's the first hip hop song?
I was listening to like French rap when I was younger, like some artists from like some old French rap and shit. And then I got into like old school hip hop from the U.S. Like
how though? That's what I'm like. How were you? How you're growing up in where at the time?
I mean, I was in France, yeah, but like probably, bro, YouTube and like influence, bro. I don't even remember how I got into that shit really, but I was just listening to a lot of French rap, and then I got into like U.S. rap.
So like, who was hot? Like, who were you listening to when you started to rap? Like, what people are you listening to? Like, that's underground scene. Anybody that's just like hot. That's like making you want to do it.
When I started to rap, I was listening to a lot of DMV artists, man. Like, so you see it in my sound, you see it in my voice, you see it in my flow. Like, I was listening to a lot of artists from here. Like, I was listening to Goonew, Lil Dude.
Shout out Goonew, Lil Dude.
Kiza. I was listening to Baby Nino, Mexidro. I was listening to Drug Rich Peso too. I was listening to Zan, man, also. Like, a lot of motherfuckers from here, man, like, really, like, they inspired my sound, man. Like,
bro, that is crazy, because I always see, like, people, like, rapping with our flow, you feel me? And a lot of people don't pay homage like that and say, like, that's hard.
Shout out to DMV, man, really.
In France, influence is crazy, really. That's legendary shit, bro.
Yes, sir.
So, I had posted you on my Twitter, and I saw like, cause I saw your Triller with Money Dance, and I'm like, wait, this motherfucker's in like Spain or Argentina or some shit. Like, where were you in that Triller?
I was in Greece,
bro,
man.
What inspired you to say like, I'm about to shoot this Triller, like I'm about to like prop my phone up and like jig and like you smoking the, what you smoking the backwood?
Yeah, I was smoking the backwood in the.
Oh, you smoking the backwood? Yeah.
So basically we made that song in Paris during the summer, and my mom was just like, yeah. We never go on vacation together. You want to come to Greece with me for a week? I'm like, yeah, sure. Bet. So we going to Greece, in a completely like lost island. We was like, there was nobody on the island really. It was just a little village.
You look like you was like in a movie, like where? Yeah, like in the middle of the ocean, like nobody's around. Like
bro. Yeah, it was just in Greece on an island basically. Like, I was just filming my life, bro. We was at the beach. I was in the mountains. I was just shit smoking in the water and
like,
shit.
Bro.
And like it felt so like it matched so well with the
majestic. That shit was just
music,
beautiful.
you know. So I decided to shoot the trailer and shit. Then I posted it, and then I saw like, oh shit, 1,000 likes. Oh shit, 2,000. Oh shit, 3,000. The shit went kind of up. Like it didn't go up, but like yeah, like people starting to notice me with that shit. Yeah, and before also they started noticing me with Pardon-moi and shit like that.
So before we even get to Pardon-moi, we gonna get to that. So yeah. So you shoot Money Dance video. I'm watching that video after the trailer, and you're on a beach, black and white, crazy like real movie type shit. And who's shooting that? I know who's shooting it, but let them know who's shooting the video. Stanko shot that video.
Shout out Stanko, man. Shout out
Stanko. Fucking nuts.
Yeah, bro. Stanko, the reason why like I'm here right now, bro. Like kinda because he really knew how to like picture my music and the images really well, and we got the same vision. We share the same love for like aesthetic and art, and so it's easy to work with him, you know, because he really wants to like go further than just doing like a regular
movies.
Movie, like a regular.
He want to do movies
video,
and films.
You know. Yeah, everyone wants to take the shit to another level, and I like that.
He crazy, bro. So you just brought up Pardon-moi. So Mexico Dro. That's what he produced that, right?
Yeah. Mexico Dro and Stupid Cool.
Bro, I was in Atlanta with Mexico Dro like what? 2 months ago in the studio with him, and I was like, I showed him like I brought you up, and he was like, yeah, we already chopped it up, we already got shit together, and I showed him the video you went what was that at? Where you was like, let's get it, and then they just are like you just dropped the shit and it was like,
I'm not sure.
Where was that at? Like what area was it in?
Oh yeah, that was in Paris. That was my first show in Paris.
That shit was lit as a bitch, bro. He saw that shit. He was like, man, send me that shit, bro. So how did you link? You're in France, Paris, all these places, and you look at Mexico Dro. Tell us about that.
Okay, so basically, I'm a big fan of Mexico Dro and Plug Beats, like Stupid Cool, and all of them. So I wanted to rap on Plug Beats in French because nobody was doing it. So I really like this song from Mexico Dro called "Lord Forgive Me," produced by him and Stupid Cool. And so I looked up for the same beat on the internet, and he said, in the hook, he says, "Lord forgive me." So I just said, "Oh shit!"
Is that 21 Savage song you talking about?
No.
It's, Mexico Dro got a song.
Mexico Dro.
I thought my Lord Forgive Me.
Called "Lord Forgive Me," produced by him and Stupid Cool. And then in the hook, he says, "Lord forgive me." So I was just like, man, this shit hard, bro. Let me remix that shit in French. Pardon-moi. And at the beginning, we wasn't gonna drop it. It was just like, man, this is just a remix we got right here, and people was fucking with it, man. So we shot a trailer with my man Casper, and he posted it on his IG, and people thought it was him. It was his song, you know what I mean? And I was just like, okay, it's popping a little bit. Like, people was liking that shit. People wanted the song, so I was like, okay, you know what? Because my IG was on private and shit. Like, I had 500 followers when we did that shit. So then I called Stanko. I was like, yeah, man, come to the crib this weekend. We shooting the video. Boom, just the kitchen shots. Went to the down the street. Boom, street shots. Tack. It's just like natural, and like it's just us, man, having fun and doing what we like.
It's like where y'all live at though. Like these videos where we would just go outside and we shoot outside, and it's like out there looks like movies to us though. It's like y'all look like y'all like it somewhere we always wanted to be.
But it's the same here for us, you know.
Right. It's crazy because you talking about like a movie. I'm like, damn, I can only imagine me being in Paris and looking around like, oh shit.
But then Mexico Dro, like to finish this story, like Mexico Dro saw that shit like maybe a couple months after it dropped, and Stupid Cool too. They noticed it, and it was like, because I wasn't allowed to do that, but I still did it because I wanted to like pay homage like to that song and to like Plug Beats in French, you know what I mean? So I did it, and they fucked with it. So I was just like, okay, cool. Like, because before, like, I wanted to work with big producers and shit, but they was always, like, charging and whatever, and I was like, But, like, sometimes it's also good to like, pay for beats, you know? You should pay for beats and pay your producers, you know what I mean? Like, of course, you should do the fucking splits. Do the splits, man. If you ain't splitting, like, your money with your producers, man.
You on that bullshit.
You on that bullshit, man. Shout out my producers, man.
Yeah, they hard as fuck.
Yeah, so... So he just seen the song, and he was like, yeah, man, that shit hard. Like, let's work. So he sent some more beats, and we made some more songs, and now, yeah, shout out Mexico Dro.
Mexico Dro is crazy, bro.
Yeah, he
So,
real legend.
legendary shit, bro. It's like I'm glad that it's like the artists like you that's like putting on these guys. You feel me? Like y'all still putting on for these guys who've been doing it, really trying to showcase the fact that like these are legends in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about Georgia. You feel me right now? People in that like Mexico drove. So let's talk about Ticket Duncan.
Yeah,
because people always say, "Oh, this sounds like a French Ticket Duncan." Da 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 da. So, and I'm gonna let them. I already know this. I'm gonna let you tell the story about like how y'all even, like how did that even happen?
Yeah. So basically, it was during like the first lockdown in Paris. I just got back from Japan, right? And everything is like closed. I'm at home, and I was just like, "Fuck, man! I'm finna make some songs and shit," because I had a mic. And I recently like started dropping songs on SoundCloud, made a couple numbers. So I was like, okay, fuck it, let me collab with some artists. So I DM'd 10K, and he was like, yeah, let's do a song. I got like open right here for like $100. I'm like, oh, really? You a song with 10K Duncan for 100? I bet for sure. So I sent him the money. He sent me like a couple opens, so I picked one and shit. I recorded, and we made that song Choose. That's on my first mixtape. That's only on SoundCloud, called CashCache Volume 2. And he fucked with the song, man. He like liked it on SoundCloud and reposted that shit. And then like we started like talking a little bit. Then we made like another song called Deux Sièges, which is like the original song of On Me by Tony Snow and him.
Legendary song, and I didn't. So that's an insider right there. So you made the song.
Yeah, we made the song first with 10K, and then Tony Snow hopped on like the remix. But that's like the song everyone knows.
Right. That's
but
fire.
At first
that's
it was
crazy.
us. Yeah.
That's an Easter egg right there. You feel me? You only get that here. That's crazy. Fire.
Yeah, with Dior Days. Shout out Dior Days.
Shout out Dior Days. Fire. I got some shit with Dior Days too, man. See me.
Yeah.
Fire.
So yeah, and then shit, we just kept working. We made a song with Sensei ATL and Al Chapo for my first album, Prise Musique, and then we had another song for my second mixtape, Bad Casquette Volume 3, with Void, my man Void from France. Shout out Void. Yeah, so that's it, man. We tapped in. We haven't been working since like this tape, but like. I finna see these guys, man, pretty soon. I hope.
Definitely, bro. You know, you making your rounds, man. You've been all over the states, man. My man is all over the states right now. Stop playing with him. You feel me?
Man,
really making that shit move. Really have emotion, man. You feel me? Like it's crazy, bro. Like you really in America. You feel me? It's like, how does that feel? You feel me? Like really, all this influence. You being here, getting interviewed by. Like, how is this? You feel me?
Man, it feels nice, man. To be honest, like I'm happy, I'm proud. Like everyone's like happy for me. Everyone's watching. Like I've been in the studio with, like really good producers from here, like Sparkim, Manny Valley, Spizzle. Yeah, like it's amazing, man. I'm in the DMV. Like this is where like my sound started from. So. It really feels crazy. I was in New York. I was able to work with like Surf Gang and shit. That's really also really cool. Then I'm going to LA, then Atlanta. So yeah, I'm about to work on my next project, which is coming out in a couple months. And yeah, man, I'm really happy, man. Shout out America, man. It's crazy.
Hey, man, shout out to you, man, for even coming.
It's my first time coming here as an artist, so it really feels different, man. Everybody wants to lock in, and like I really have a lot of opportunities coming up to me, and it's fire, man.
Again, took my man through the so you know we in the DMV, man. I had to take my man to the carryout or that 3-piece mumbo sauce. You feel me? How was that?
Yeah, man, I felt the mumbo sauce.
You feel me?
I felt that shit.
Legendary shit. And my man, first time he went to the drive-thru and Wendy's. Who was at Wendy's, right? First time ever to the drive-thru.
Fuck Wendy's, man. They forgot my shit, man.
Fuck Wendy's. Crazy shit, man. But nah, man, bro. So let's get back to it, man. So I see you have music with shit. Let's talk about. I saw you had a song with Summers.
Yeah,
right.
A song with Summers. Yeah.
How did that come about?
Like, I just DM'd him because I was listening to a lot of his shit, and he was like, yeah, I got a few opens, and he sent me a open. I copped the shit for like $200, and I was like, okay, bet.
Yeah, you ain't playing, bro. You ain't playing.
Like, I really don't give a fuck. Like, I don't be spending a lot of money on like going out or whatever. Like, all the shit I do is like invest on my music, you know. Exactly. But like, to be honest, I don't be paying for features like that no more because nowadays, like a lot of people just be wanting to work like for free and shit.
Shit going up.
But at the beginning, like I ain't gonna cap, like I had to pay a couple features, yeah. But like now, since like my second tape, like Pas de Casquette Volume 3, or like even Prise Musique, like I didn't pay for shit, man.
How about I saw Flea on there.
Yeah, Flea really showed love, bro. Like he seen my shit with CashCache. He was like, yeah, we gotta make a song. I was like, definitely. So I sent him like a first song, then a second song, then yeah, we made this one with TT the Fool, and he really liked the singing flow and shit.
He's singing that. He stays singing, bro. I fuck with
I fuck with singing Flea, man. Singing Flea hard, rapping Flea hard too, but
I mean
Flea hard,
man. That's just fly. That's just live.
Yeah, shout out Flea, man.
So you brought up CashCache.
Yeah.
So how you feel about that? Like CashCache, hey, I love CashCache beats, man. Really great producer. See, I do a lot of shit.
Yeah, I really like to use Cash, man. You know, like CashCache is really a goat, man. It was legendary to work with him. At first, like I wanted to work with him, sent him a couple DMs, but he wasn't really responding and shit. But then he seen my shit with Void, and he started like sending beats. Then he really liked the songs we made, so. He wanted to work on a tape, and then I was like, yeah, for real, let's do it. So I locked in with TT for like a week. We made a couple songs. We dropped the tape. We shot the video for Pressure, which which got a little bit crazy. Like a lot of people started liking that shit. The video funny too. We in the classroom. We throwing paper at TT the Fool.
That was a fire video,
yeah,
bro.
That was a lit video.
Where is the inspiration coming for these like? Because it's past just a cool little setting. Like, y'all actually having, like, thought process behind these videos. Like, cool. Like, is it you and Stanko sitting in your room, like, well, we gonna put this together with Stanko?
Yeah, we just, like, see each other, like, once or twice before the video shoot, and we're just like, okay, what are we gonna do? Okay, we're gonna do a scene with this, a scene with this, a scene with this. If we have to, like, planify something, like, a little bit in advance, we're gonna, for example, for the guillotine video, like, we was looking for, like, a meat factory and shit, with, like, all the meat.
I was gonna wait to get to that guilty, but it's perfect time. So that video was like, oh shit, motorcycles popping, meat cutting, red hair. You got the motherfucking them hill joints on. I'm like, this motherfucker is coming crazy. Like what? So what inspired that? Red hair. It's kind of died down now, but it still looks sweet.
Yeah. I finna get a new haircut soon, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I've just been lazy, but yeah, bro. It just comes from us like sitting down and being like, okay, let's dye your hair. Let's wear heels. Go to a meat factory and like do some crazy shit.
Stanko was hard as fuck.
Yeah, man. He really killed that shit on that video again.
That shit is like
people gonna feel that shit later though. You know what I mean?
You feel like that was a new sound?
Because people fuck with my plug shit the most, of course. But like I really wanted to drop this little EP because this is the music I was listening to when I was making it. So I wanted to drop it, man. It's fire songs. Shout out the producers on that tape, man. Lusu, fucking Flancy, T to the Fool, J Dollar, Glumboy, man. They killed that shit. And I really wanted to drop that tape. So now it's out, man. Go stream that shit. L on every platform.
Shit, fire, bro. Also, who else? I seen you got a song with Cash Dami in your last project. How's that?
Yeah.
How's that?
Shout out Cash Dami, man. He was working with Milan, Milanese, my man, the producer, at the same time as I was working with him. So our sounds was really like close to each other. So I mean, yeah, we was really matching, like sound matching. So just like, man, might as well make a song. So I hit him up. He was like, yeah, for sure. I sent him a open that I recorded at TT's crib on a Milan beat, and he sent it back like maybe 2 days after I sent the open. So shout out to him, man. And he didn't really even like his part, but I thought it was real hard. Like I made it listen to like my homies, and they was fucking with it. So I was just like, man, we gonna keep this for the album.
So how is it? Dami. Yeah, shout out Cash Dami, man. Shout out. I like the fact that like you are in another country and I go to your track list and it's like it's not like it's a bunch of people from your area. You feel me? It's like a bunch of people from the States. Like, how is it being this big artist coming from your area where it's not a lot of artists that's buzzing this hard from that? You know what I'm saying? They kind of looking at you like you the person that's in our area doing really. At least if it's somebody I don't know, let me know. But you look like you like the face of the shit right now for real, at least to the States.
Yeah,
like the French stuff.
I mean, for all this underground scene, I could say I'm the face, but like I'm not. I'm really like not like that that big at the moment. You know, like there's people going up. There's a lot of rappers in the underground.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got his own path, and like the main like the shit. I mean, for the plug shit and the DMV shit, yeah, it's definitely me and my homies. Yeah, we definitely going up. We definitely the face of this shit and friends.
Like I'm seeing you really do show after show after show, and it's like build kids, lights in the air. Like, how is that? How is that like? Is that just something you just jumped into and you go like, man, I was made for this shit, or something like you're nervous with?
I was just like tired of not doing shows, man, because I was making music. I've been making music for like a year and a half, and before I didn't make any shows, so I was just like, fuck it, man. I'm dropping an album, Prise Musique 2, so let's just throw a show. So I rented a place because I ain't got no manager, no label, or nothing. So like I booked my own shit. I booked a spot. We brought like 250 people because that was the maximum capacity because of COVID. And we sold that shit out, and like we performed for like an hour, and it was hot as hell. Like if you was there, you know it was hot as hell. Like
that shit look lit as a
but
bitch,
that shit was crazy. So then I was like, fuck it, man, let's make more shows. And we had a show in Switzerland. We had a show in Rennes, in another city in France. Then we had another show in Paris, and yeah, man, we kept going crazy, man. And I'm about to go on tour again. I hope. Because like I heard they're gonna close like clubs again and shit. Clubs have closed again in France. Yeah.
Wait, so how was COVID in like France? Like, was it like people really like over here we were on quarantine, was locked down, but I feel like people were still like moving like in different areas like Atlanta. They never was having COVID. They was lit the whole time. It was like France, like really
France
strict.
Was like shit was closed all the time. Like it was really bad, man. I didn't enjoy COVID at all, but like it really blocked everything, man. Everybody was just at home doing nothing. If you was going outside, like you was gonna get taxed because like you wasn't allowed to go outside.
Oh, they was finding people for being outside type shit.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck. So I started making music really. So COVID sucked, but it kind of changed my life too.
Me too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And a lot of other niggas, you know, say that you eat. But. So what else, man? Man, we got Serane in the building, man. Can we just get a clap, man? We can clap for him, man. We got Serane in the building in Maryland, bro. This is surreal. This is crazy, bro. If you know me, bro, you know what I'm saying? I be on this shit before a lot of people, and I feel like it's like, yo, I saw this shit come to fruition. You feel me? I knew this shit was gonna be what it is. I feel like it just get like the beginning type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only gonna get crazier. So I see that you have a clothing line that you do. You feel me? That I didn't even know was like a whole big thing. You feel me? You just not telling me about that. It's a
the PM shit.
Like I saw you doing your pop-up shots around. I'm seeing these lines. You feel me? I see you actually have emotion, but I didn't know that's like how you kind of came into this shit, or that's kind of like your like real love for this shit. Like
So basically, like my homies like Casper and Zach that came up with the logo. They was doing that. At first, like we started like doing a little tour with the merch because it was working, man. I was dropping tapes, people was fucking with the merch. I was just like, man, let's fuck around, go meet our fans in different cities, man. And it was COVID time, so people wasn't really doing anything.
It was geeking to be outside.
Yeah. So we did that shit. It worked pretty well. Like people really started fucking with the I Love PM shit.
Yeah, that shit fire.
Yeah, so we kept on like dropping that shit and making more merch. And now, like, we sold, like, hundreds and hundreds of shirts, man. Like, people is really fucking with that shit. We made beanies, and I'm about to, like, make a couple more pieces and make a big drop for Valentine's Day. So, y'all stay tuned if y'all want some merch. Tap in for Valentine's Day, man. We gonna be there. We're gonna have, like, new pieces. Just wait. Just wait on it.
I thought I slid it to you. Oh, shit. So you trying to slide it to him? It's behind. All right.
Oh, my bad.
All right. Hot or cold?
Hot.
First thing you think about when you wake up?
Money.
If you got a superpower, what would it be?
Teleporting.
Same. You ever saw Jumper before? The movie Jumper?
No.
You should watch that. I love that movie when they're like teleporting. He's like robbing banks and shit, stealing cars and shit.
I'll teleport.
Fire movie.
I'll teleport or I'll read in people's minds.
Okay.
So I'll know the snakes.
Right. I guess a good one. Favorite superhero. Favorite superhero.
Shit. The Joker.
That's a villain.
Then Batman.
So yeah, I was gonna say villain, so Joker is okay. What up? Y'all got amusement parks out there?
Yeah, we got Disneyland Paris, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we got Disneyland Paris. Yeah,
Disneyland
that shit
Paris?
But I think Orlando and LA one is
the crazy ones?
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah, I've been to those before. I've been to Orlando.
I've never been.
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't really like all that shit. I'm scared of that shit.
Like heights and shit, like roller coasters?
Yeah, I'm scared of that shit.
Me too. Yeah, I can't do roller coasters.
Yeah,
I'm not a big roller coaster fan, but I do like the 4D shit that they got when you can like look at the screen and then move around and shit. That's perfect for me. I love that shit.
I like going to shit like that because it's a vibe, man. You out here, you spend all your money on bullshit, and you just
appreciate life for those type of things. And have fun.
You have fun.
Especially because like when you growing up, it's like you couldn't do everything you wanted to do that day. Like you can buy whatever you wanted, but like now we can go buy whatever souvenir. Shit lit. But yeah, I'm geeking to go to the one. I went to the one in Cali like once, but like for like an hour, and it closed. It was like Fright Fest, I think. So we went late as shit. But I want to go like during the day. We should do that one day.
Yeah, for
and
sure,
vlog
man.
That'd be crazy.
I'm down.
That'd be crazy.
Let's go to fucking Disneyland, man.
So,
Shout out Mickey Mouse, man. Getting cheese.
Oh God, man. So if you could do a song of one artist, who would it be?
Zaytoven.
That's a producer. Like who? Like okay, so producer Zaytoven, but like rapper or singer wise. Shout out Zaytoven. Go.
Probably Lil Uzi.
So Lil Uzi, like in France, like who is the person that's coming to like our area and it's like, I know a Travis Scott and shit like that. Like of course Travis Scott is huge, but like who's coming? How can I phrase this question? Because of course we know the Uzi, the Cardis and shit, but like who's like an upcoming guy that you feel like that will come to your area right now? Come over there and he's like everybody wants to see him right now. Or it's like
Cardi.
He hasn't came over there yet?
Yeah, he did. Like for his first self-titled shit.
Okay, I was at that tour. Yeah,
but since then, I feel like if Cardi pulls up, it's over. Travis Scott, of course. Uzi, bro, everybody, bro. French public be like geeking to see. I mean, fiending for like concerts and like people.
Y'all be lit. I cannot wait to see that shit, bro. Like y'all energy over there is way different than I feel like over here. It's like turned up to the max. Like
bro. Especially like in the cities outside of Paris, you know, like these kids, they wait all year to see like their favorite artists pull up. Like they hope that we're gonna pull up to that city. Yeah. But we don't, so they take trains and shit to come and see us and shit. Yeah. Shout out my fans, man. I love y'all, man. Keep coming to my shows, man.
Man, this shit is lit, man. This shit is lit. So, if I came to France today, right, what would you recommend me to eat?
I'll definitely recommend you to eat, like, everything, bro. Like, everything is, like, I mean, food is cool. We got a lot of good, like, Italian restaurants. We got a lot of good Asian food. We got a lot of French food, too, but... You gotta know what you want to eat, you know, like because you could eat a whole lot of shit, man. French people eat snails and shit like that.
But like what's that like? What's like you see how I brought you to the DMV and I said okay we gotta go to the carry-out and get like 3-piece wings, fries, mumbo sauce. Like what would you like? I gotta get Nas. Like this is like what I grew up on. Like this is my shit over here.
Oh shit, in Paris.
Yeah. Like what's like that like go to like Paris meal?
It's either I'll take you to like a soul food spot, like a fried chicken burger spot, or I'll take you to like a kebab spot because in Paris
it's hot.
In Paris, like the shit that you eat when like the basic street food that everyone eats, that when you was in high school you was eating that shit every day, is the kebab, man. So they got good ass kebabs. They got trash kebabs, but like if you know a good kebab, that's where I'm taking you to. And when you come to Paris, I'm gonna take you to a fire one, bro.
I gotta go some crazy shit.
Bro, my ex-girl, she showed me a real ass fucking kebab. I was surprised. I was just like, damn, bro.
What was so real about it?
Good, man. It was, I don't know, man. The meat was just.
It's just like more like.
It was good, man. It was fucking succulent.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the way I was gonna say. It's like more succulent.
No cap.
Yeah, that's fire, bro. That's lit, bro. So
yeah, I'm gonna take it to that spot.
I got to, because you told me that McDonald's over there is like a whole
McDonald's
different situation.
tastes like pastry, bro. Like, if y'all don't like McDonald's in France, y'all tripping, bro. Like, no disrespect, but like,
no, our McDonald's is kind of trash.
It's up there,
like
bro.
Fries,
McDonald's in France and in Switzerland, top 2. And I don't know about the rest. But I'll still fuck with McDonald's right now. You know what I mean?
What about sports over there? Like, is that like is like football and basketball like huge over there?
It's soccer.
Football and basketball not really
basketball kinda like people most of people act like they know, but like most of people watch like soccer. You know, I watch soccer. I'm a big soccer fan. You know, because I'm from Argentina, so the soccer culture is really big over there. Like yeah, man, I be watching soccer most of the time. Yeah, that's the only thing.
Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, or Cartoon Network?
Man, none of them really, cause I haven't been like watching cartoons like that.
Of course, but I was saying growing up. Growing up. Yeah, growing up.
Probably Cartoon Network, but I don't even remember what the fuck I was watching, man.
I was just trying to figure out what's on the TV screen. Like, when you are watching TV growing up, like, what is like? Do y'all have like your own shows over there that were like really popular?
I was watching Scooby Doo.
Yeah, of course, Scooby Doo probably.
I fucked with it because of the monsters and shit. I was watching Garfield.
Okay, Garfield.
And we have our own shit over there.
That's what I'm saying. You have your own shit over there.
Yeah, we got some shit called Titeuf. And that's like a guy, a little kid from Geneva, and he got a big ass like a fucking blonde hair coming out of his head like this, and he's bald and he only does stupid shit and he tries to like fuck this girl, right? But he
wait, hold on. Is he talking about Johnny Bravo right now? Is that
no,
what
it's
you're talking
not
about?
Johnny
That
Bravo.
sounds like Johnny Bravo though, don't it?
Let me see Johnny Bravo.
I'm gonna say, hold on. That sounds like Johnny Bravo, bro. You said he got the big blonde hair.
Yeah.
He always trying to fuck a girl with this shit. He got a black shirt on, buff dude. But you said he's a kid though.
So it's a kid, bro. It's not.
It's not Johnny Bravo, but you know Johnny Bravo.
It's Titeuf, bro. Nah, I don't even know.
Oh, let me show you. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Because what you described just literally sounds like Johnny Bravo, bro.
Oh yeah, we about to get geek.
You know what I'm saying? You know I had to get my man geek. Get my man fried in the mud, you know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out Bamboos, bro. Shout out the guy that invented that shit, because that shit's smooth, man. They should put that shit in. Bro, I know Johnny Bravo, but it's not. Let me show you the guy.
Go.
Let me show you the guy I want to
Look, I thought he just got. Did he say? Wait, the character he just got literally Johnny Bravo, bro, but he said it's something else over there.
Nah, man. Let me show you.
Man, shout out Propane, man. You know what's going on, man. Shout out, I love PN. You know what's going on, man. You know what it is. Oh, shit.
You know
Wait, look at this. What? Never. Wait, this looks like it's fire, though. Like, he look like he got swag, though. Like, what?
Yeah, bro.
He got his fucking shit in his...
But he always tries to do some shit, but then he misses.
But he got his hands in his pants and like
yeah.
He got put that on the screen. Like, that looks like interesting.
A straight villain, bro. Titeuf. Shout out my man.
Nah, this is actually, I'm gonna say this. This actually looks like good. And this came on what channel? You remember? This is a regular
it came
network.
on like French national TV.
Lit, man. Yeah. So 2022 is coming up. What do you want to accomplish in 2022?
2022, I want to make more music, more money, collab with more artists, travel, and yeah, man, I want to go on tour, drop my first album, like real album that I finna drop at the end of like the summer, and then shit go crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep going crazy.
Bro, I'm excited for you, bro. I'm a fan. For sure, bro. I just want to see this shit keep going crazy. I want to see you do shows in America, all that type of shit. Like, that's when, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to tour overseas for sure, man. In other countries, man. I finna go have a show in Brussels, Geneva, and shit. But, like, I was in Canada right now, in Montreal, doing a show. I did a show, like, 2 weeks ago. It was really lit, man. Like, people really showed love. People was knowing my lyrics and shit in Canada. That felt good.
Shit is crazy, bro. Like, that is crazy, bro. Like, the reach. Like, how does it feel to have this reach? How long you been rapping? How long you making music?
Not even a year and a half.
Not even a year and a half.
Yeah,
and you have
almost a year and a half.
Countries listening to you right now already. Like, to the point where it's like...
Oh, fuck.
Countries listening to you. That's right.
Yeah.
Like, and you said you were rapping a year and a half. And you told me that you started rapping, playing around with this shit.
Yeah.
And then it's really got to this point already.
Yeah, bro. I just started, like, imitating the DMV flow, but like in French, in French. So, because I seen some like a guy called Jean Lou in Canada doing it too. And I was just like, man, this motherfucker hard, man. Like, he does that shit in Canada, man. Hold up, let me try this shit too. So I did it with TT, We dropped a couple songs on SoundCloud. That shit went up, and then yeah, man, we started working like that, man. But shout out Jean Lou, RP Jean Lou, long live Jean Lou, man, real pioneer of this shit. If you know who Jean Lou is, you know what I'm talking about, man.
That's love, man. I like how you pay homage, bro. Like I said, like you really, you know what I'm saying, give everybody flowers on how you really got to this point.
Yeah.
I really respect that.
All right, X.
We spoke a little briefly earlier about like the fact that you have a clothing situation, you know what I'm saying, clothing line. I want to really tap more into that because you told me that like you really was like getting archive pieces from here, doing this. Like explain that.
Yeah. Before rapping, I had this little boutique called Same Old Store Paris. And I'm still working on it right now, but it's slower because of all this COVID situation, you know. But yeah, what I was doing is I was like collecting pieces from from vintage designers from Japan, like Comme des Garçons, Junior Watanabe, and like Capital, all that shit, JPG in France, Comme des Garçons, all that. And I was doing like photo shoots, my own artistic directing photo shoots and this, and posting on IG. And like doing pop-ups around Europe, man. I was selling the pieces, and people was fucking with it. They was coming, they was seeing me. We could talk, and like it was bringing people together, man. With like and so they could see clothes that they see on the internet, and they really love, and like they can buy it, they can touch it, they can just have a conversation. But it was just bringing people together in different countries, you know.
Yeah, how did you fall in love with like that whole like clothes and fashion? Like, you feel like what would you feel like is your earlier age? Like you can remember It's like what do you remember like your first like okay like I'm really into this fashion shit, like I really like I want to get this pair of pants, this pair of shoes, like you remember that at all?
Yeah. I was fucking a lot with Wiz Khalifa's style and like 2 Chainz style back in the days. They was wearing a brand called KTZ. Rihanna was on that shit too. Kanye was on that shit too. And like they had a store like right next to my house. They had like 2 stores, one in London and one in Paris. So the Paris one was like right around the corner. I stepped in, looked at that shit. That shit was looking crazy fly, bro. But that shit was like too expensive for me at the time because I was just in high school. Like I was wearing like Supreme and shit, but I wasn't really like tapped into all the high fashion shit. And so I just tried on some pants, and the guy from the store, he pulls up. He's like, yeah. Man, they look good on you. You want to model for us? And I'm like, oh yeah, for sure.
We're about to talk about that in a second as well.
For sure. Yeah. So, like, I came back the next day. I met the photographer that really made it. That really made everything possible to me fashion-wise. Later, Nabil Kenam, RP Nabil Kenam too, man. Man, all my friends is dead, man. That shit is sad, bro. Yeah, like all the pioneers, all the people that really like made it possible for like me like in fashion. And I'm not saying Jean Lou like made it possible for me because like we was in different countries and shit, but like he clearly opened the door for like our scene, man.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Keep paying, bro. Just keep that name alive, bro. Keep doing what you're doing,
yeah,
bro.
Nabil made it possible for me fashion wise. I ain't gonna cap. Like he introduced me to like everyone in this fashion industry, like big people to like just random people. So yeah, man. Then we kept working with KTZ. And then I signed into like different modeling agencies and like I started modeling like that, and that's what got me maybe into like fashion and shit.
So right here you have on Raph Simmons.
Yeah, I was modeling for Raph in New York, in Chinatown, the Yoji Yamamoto in Paris. Yeah, bro. I was doing that shit, but I got tired of it, you know, because it's a lot of effort for not really a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And okay, you get a nice picture on Vogue.
Right.
People look at it, then they forget the next day. You know what I mean? If you make music, it's gonna stick.
It lasts, right? Stick. So like you feel like you're like what you love music, but like you more into fashion, or is it like equally both?
To be honest, I could dress like basic. If I had to choose between fashion and music, I'll go for music.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy. But would you say like when you really do you feel like does it go hand in hand? I feel like it does, obviously. Like the music, you really make sure the music is sounding really, really good, and then how you present yourself is sounding really, really good.
Yeah, it's fashion music.
Yeah, I love it. That's what I'm saying. Like, shout out my boy Lay. He did the Propane brand, bro. He love your shit because he feel me like he really tapped in with the. Shout out Propane. He really tapped in with this shit. He fell in love with your shit immediately when I showed it to him. Like, he's like, shorty fly for real. Like, yeah, that shit cool, bro. Shit powerful.
Yeah, man. I really like. I pay a lot of attention to my like aesthetic and what I post and what I show because like nowadays, bro, people care about that shit a lot, man. More than just you can have talent if you not fly, bro. Like people don't want to fuck with you, bro, because like people want to be fly, bro. People want to flex. People want to have nice clothes. People want to. You have to be yourself, but it's better if you fly, bro. Because if you're not fly, it's gonna be harder for you to get like where you want to go.
Yeah, presentation is definitely everything. But I feel like for the people who really already was like into this shit before this internet shit, it's just like so easy. You know what I'm saying? It's like this life. You feel me? Yeah, I fuck with it. Fuck with it, bro.
Yeah, but when people see my visuals and shit, if they know about this clothing shit, they gonna know. They gonna be like, oh shit, he does that shit. Cause I also like to me, like my music is also like it's just like fashion to me. You know what I'm saying? If I can wear Rick Owens, I'm not gonna wear Walmart or Walmart clothes. You know what I mean? And if I can rap on a fucking stupid cool beat, I'm not gonna rap on anyone's beat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really pay attention to that shit, man. Like I'm not gonna rap on just anyone's beat. Like it also gotta be like the name is important, bro. And like myself, I listen to music because of producers. Like most of the time I don't look up for an artist. I look up for a producer.
So, because you told me that you said that you heard Shots Fired with Lil Dude and Goonew, right? But you said you just production is what made you like say like, okay, like I'm in love with this shit. Like this shit sounds crazy.
Yeah, the flow and like Chicho definitely made me wanna like start rapping like that, bro. Like Chicho beats was just like so simple, but so fluid, man. It just floats, man.
And how did you even hear? How did you hear that Lil Dude and Goonew Shots Fired song? Like how did that?
Because of Pablo Juan, probably. Like I was listening to Pablo Juan before Goonew, obviously. Yeah. And the dude I was listening to like back then when he was rapping with Pee Wee Longway and shit, like Designer Drugs tapes and shit. So
listen, man, that is crazy, bro. That is so crazy, bro.
So then I seen he had a song with Lil Dude, so I checked out Lil Dude, and then I found out about Goon, and yeah, bro, I've been listening to him since back then.
Yeah, bro, you tapped in for real, bro, and it speaks like the music for me. Like this shit sound. I heard Money Dance. I'm like hood. Like this shit just sound like some hood rich, like some jig shit, like some smooth shit.
Yeah, that's everybody was saying that.
Shit sound like some smooth ass.
Yeah, it just sound like hood rich, but in French.
So, where you from? Of course, you got your fan base out there, the people that's really fucking with you. But is it like a lot of people that's like, we not really, because it's so different over there?
Yeah, a lot of people be hating, bro. A lot of people be hating. It's like that, bro. When you doing something right, bro, people gonna hate. People gonna hate, but like I don't really be paying attention to that shit, cause like people that hate, first of all, they're not even in the game.
Exactly.
And second of all, like they don't know like what I'm doing. I mean, they don't know what I'm doing. They don't listen to the same music I listen to. We don't appreciate the same music.
Yeah.
So if you want to say my shit is trash, say it, but like you know it's not trash, bro, because like everyone's listening to it. I'm out here in America like doing this interview, bro. Like
no way it's fucking trash, right? No way it's fucking trash. This shit is fucking crazy. My shit ain't
trash, bro, but like it's difficult to hear for some people because in France, like, they're not used to this, like, overlap shit, this offbeat shit.
And it's like, because you was breaking down the shit. We riding around earlier today and we're listening to your music and I'm asking you, like, what you say, you're breaking down. It is not that you're just rhyming shit that's, like, sounding good for our ear. It's like you're actually saying shit while rhyming that shit. And I'm just like, how the fuck is this? Like, it's so many layers of this shit. Like, you have to say some cool shit and then make it rhyme. And then it sounds pleasing to the ear on both, and I don't even understand what you're saying.
Because my flow is just like nonchalant, you know what I mean?
It's just like, what the, bro? That shit's so interesting, bro.
And I just be rapping about what I be living every day, you know. If I was in the DMV, like eating mambo sauce and fucking like smoking, I'm gonna be rapping about it, you know. I mean, Sparking gonna put out a beat, I'll be like, oh shit, okay, je suis dans le D, le M. Et bien te lever.
Bro,
yeah. And that
crazy.
Shit just comes out like that because I'm living it and I wanna rap, bro. It's just like I hear a beat, I'm like, okay, let's go. I don't be thinking. I don't be like planning anything while I'm here. Like I'm just like going in and saying whatever I want to say.
Off the dome shit, man. You freestyle all your shit.
Yeah, I freestyle most of my shit. Yeah, I wrote like a couple songs, especially like for my album. Like I wrote like all the deep shit y'all gonna hear, all the pain. You can feel it that I wrote this shit. But like most of the songs are still freestyle. Yeah.
What do you feel like is your favorite song you made so far?
I like Trap Love because it's made by Alto SGP, which is my favorite producer. And I like City also in Prise Musique 1. I like Jure also. And yeah, but Trap Love is definitely one of my probably my favorite song. I really like that beat. Yeah.
I think my favorite songs is like it's Money Dance, Slime Talk, Lead, Front Back, High Five. I just like when you be on that smooth shit. Like it's crazy because the first song I heard by you that made me fuck with you some hard shit like that. Jumping that single in Mayo, like that's all crazy. Okay, so let me explain to you how I heard that song. So I'm on SoundCloud. I mean, I'm on Twitter and I'm scrolling and they literally recorded the song. I don't know if you saw that. They recorded the song and they're like, "Yo, I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but he going in." And I'm like, "Who the fuck is this, bro?" I literally had to look. I'm like, "Bro, who is this?" Because you had this shit like S. You need to have a Twitter, so I had to go on. I went on SoundCloud. Found your shit, then I found your Instagram from there.
I wrote my name like that because I didn't want people to find me at first. I wanted to keep this shit low key, but it still found me.
And it made the people who actually want to get to know you find you, then had those real fans.
Yeah, I made a couple followers on SoundCloud and shit. I dropped some music and people started like fucking with it, man.
Bro, I love.
Shout out SoundCloud.
Yeah, I love that smooth shit that you made, bro. It actually sounds crazy as shit because it's like, bro, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. It's like broken English. But it's like, it feels like I know exactly what you're saying. I can recite it. And I realize that like when if somebody overseas hears our music, they can recite it word for word, bar for bar. I don't know what we're saying, but it's just the way it sounds so good. It don't even matter. Yeah. And I fuck with that. I just love like the fact that music is like that. You feel me? Like Higher Brothers. You ever heard of Higher Brothers? The little three, four Asian dudes. And they got like a song and they're like, you remember Higher Brothers? Nah, but you got, they make music over there like in China and shit, but they be like, it's like broken English.
Okay.
It's fire. It's fire. It's fire. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Think better on my man. You gotta keep them motherfuckers coming. You feel me? Look. What would you feel like is the craziest thing that happened so far in your journey of being an artist?
People singing my songs at my shows.
Word for word.
That's word for word. I don't even have to like sing or anything. I don't even have to rap. Like, yeah, bro, they just sing that shit and that's like the most beautiful feeling ever. When you see all these flashes and like all this love that you're getting when you're on stage, especially like my shows, it's not, when you come to a Prise Musique show, like it's an experience, bro. Like people really out here. They there for a reason, bro.
I be on my phone having a motherfucking experience. You feel me? I go, like, yo, what in the fuck? Like, this is actually happening right now.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? Like, my bars be funny and shit. So people know them bars, like, by heart, word by word. Man. So they sing that shit, and they been waiting for, like, me to perform because, like, this COVID shit made it not possible. So now that I'm able to do it, like, just like, oh, shit. So Serane is here. Serane is in Montreal and Paris doing this little tour. I'm about to go on tour in France too, right after I come back from the States. So yeah, bro, I'm about to show love to my fans. I hope they ready, man.
That shit is lit, man. That shit is lit, man. I'm proud of you, man. Like you really have emotion, bro. Really have emotion, man. Go down, really have emotion. You feel me? Like really in America.
Yes, sir.
Like really, like bro. Your peoples know that you rap. You feel me? They really know, like your family. They know that you like really like out here with this shit like this.
Yeah. I think they know. I'm out here doing this shit. But I mean, they probably gonna watch this interview.
That's what I'm saying. Like they go like, bro, you.
Like
really...
yeah. But like my mom, she definitely supports this shit. At first she was like, bro, what the fuck? But like then she seen numbers. She seen I was making money and shit. So she was cool with it. But, like, most of my family, they was just like, oh, okay, he's just rapping. It's going to be, like, temporary or whatever. he's not gonna make it. And it was, you know what I mean? But then my little cousin comes up to me, she's like, oh yeah, my friends they listen to you and shit. And then my bigger cousin too, they like, oh yeah, my friends they've been telling me you started like a genre like in the French rap. And I was like, yeah, bro. Like,
bro, you started the whole genre, right? But like, yeah, like, bro.
And I'm like, yeah, bro. You thought I was playing with my music, bro? Like, nah, bro. This shit is serious. Like, people thought I was playing at first. People was laughing at my shit. Like, even my friends, like, oh yeah, you rapping off beat, huh? This shit is funny. Yeah, it's funny, bro. But look at this money now. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean, like, you out here thinking I'm a clown and whatever the fuck I am, but like, nah, bro.
Understand.
Like, this shit is serious, bro. And yeah, we making this shit for real, bro. It's gonna go up. We can keep going crazier and crazier, and yeah, man. I'm just gonna keep being humble, man. Keep my circle small. You know what I'm saying? And everything I do is planified, except music right now.
Hey.
But shit.
Man, you on the right path, man. I feel like it's just the beginning, bro. I'm happy to even get to speak to you about your story. Like, it's a very interesting story, bro. Like, if somebody could play you in a movie, who would you choose, what actor to play you in a movie?
Shit. I'm trying to see, cause there's pretty girls in movies. But nah, that ass, like I'll probably be like Manny in Scarface, or I'll be like Leon in Leon.
Who's Leon? Who's Leon?
Leon, you know the movie with Natalie Portman and
I gotta watch that. Leon.
Yeah,
bro. I think I seen that.
It's a movie about a little girl and a guy like in New York, and like he's a killer, and like the little girl, like she pulls up to his crib, and like he teaches her how to be like a killer too, a secret killer. It's funny, man. I like this movie. I'll be Leon for sure, man. He got swag. He a little geeked up, but he know what he's doing. I fuck with Leon. I fuck with his vibe.
I gotta watch that shit. You said it's called Leon. I'm gonna check that shit out.
Yeah.
Check that shit out, bro. Listen, man, we got Serane in the building, man. Now say, cause you said in America you want to say Serane, but
it's
over there
Serane, bro. But in France, people call me Serane.
Serane. Like at home on Money Dance, she's like Serane on the
Serane. Yeah.
I fuck with that voice. I fuck with that whole, bro. Money Dance is too hard, bro. But nah, man, I appreciate you coming out here, bro, chopping it up with me, man. Yeah, we got my man in the motherfucking building, man. This is legendary. Y'all don't understand, man. It's crazy, bro. Crazy, man. Blessing, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. Anytime, man.
Bro.
You already know.
Out. And that's it. Cut.